ways to view the world and to view money, and that is abundance and scarcity. With abundance, that's looking at the world as if it's full of opportunity, full of money, full of blessings, and all you need to do is reach out and grab it. With scarcity, which many of us start out in, we see the world as full of lack. We see it as when I receive, my neighbor loses. There's only so much to go around. And in a bad economy, we can see it as way more demand than there is supply. So it's no wonder that most of us live in this scarcity mindset. But that doesn't help you. So how do we shift from a scarcity mindset into abundance mindset? Practice. So it may not feel believable to start with something like money or jobs. Oh, there are so much jobs, there's so much money to go around, and it's all mine if I want it. That doesn't feel believable. So you look at what is abundant in your life. So years ago, when I was broke as a joke, I did have an abundance of fruit flies. I had a fruit fly infestation that felt like a Hitchcock movie. They were coming out of the drains, out of the garbage disposal, in through the porch. They were attacking the cat's food. They were everywhere. And rather than complain, well, we got it handled, I chose to say, look at what an abundance of fruit flies we have. We are abundant in fruit flies. All of these fruit flies are representing the clients and the dollars and opportunities that are coming our way. And it drove my partner crazy, and it definitely felt really cheesy, but it worked. Because after that, I started to see what was abundant in my life. I saw an abundance of friends, an abundance of Netflix shows, an abundance of food in my fridge and a roof over my head. And when it finally clicked, and I started viewing the world through this lens, the money, the clients, and the opportunities followed soon after. So what is professional identity? Well, simply put, it's your brand. It's what people know you for. The community, clients, your colleagues, and everybody has one, whether they want it or not. Think of somebody like Miley Cyrus. What's Miley Cyrus known for? Killer pipes, putting on a hell of a show, bad tattoos, and smoking weed. If I'm hiring entertainment for a winery on a Sunday, I'm not going to Miley, and it has nothing to do with her prices. She's not the right fit for the opportunity. And that's why you need to know your professional identity. Because your reputation in professional identity is attached to your values. If you don't know this, it's a roll of the dice. When you go after a job or an opportunity without knowing whether it's the right fit, just because it's available, it's a roll of the dice. You have no idea whether you're going to be successful, whether you're going to be happy, whether you're going to be satisfied. And that's why you have to decide what your professional identity is first. Because when you know what you want to be known for and how that connects to values, that allows you to zero in on the right jobs, the right companies, and the right opportunities, even the right mentors.
Seem to keep one past 2 years. My last millennial left after 6 months. How do I keep them? What do I do, Jessie? Do I get nap pods? Would that help? What about a pizza party? Huh? What about a gift card? What about a company mug? No, I'm sorry, none of that's gonna cut it. Because millennials and Gen Z want what every other generation wants: good pay, good benefits, and the opportunity to learn and grow in their role. We don't want a job hunt. That's exhausting. I'd opt for a colonoscopy before I do another job hunt again. Nobody wants to do that every 2 years. But if you want us to answer the question of where do you see yourself in 5 years, where do you see yourself in 10 years, with an answer like here, I want to work here. I want to stay at this company. I want to grow in my role. I want to master it. I don't want to leave. If that's the kind of response you want, then you need to know the answer to what are you willing to do over the next 5 to 10 years to keep me here. And it better not be a 6% cost of living adjustment, because that's not a raise. And it better not be a nap pod, because a nap ain't going to cut it at this point. What do you want from your company? What do you get from your company? That's probably what we want. When you have an answer to that, you'll have an answer to your retention problem.